Ah. Well, good afternoon. We are at the Flying J. I believe it's 1025. Hey OTR, how you doing? I believe it's Flying J number 1025, I believe, if I remember correctly. Channel View here on the basically the east side of Houston, down in good old Texas. The dash is reading 113, which, you know, sitting around, idling truck, hot asphalt, so it's about just a little bit under 100 right now. So the load that we were supposed to pick up back on Friday basically has fallen through. Why don't you stay on your side of the road there, jackass? Oh. Everybody's got to be in a hurry. You just couldn't wait the extra 20 seconds to go safely and legally. So if I take this road here, Sheldon Road, you know, down about a mile and a half, that'll put me onto Jacinto Boulevard. Take a left, that takes me down further east. That'll turn into what the stupid name is. Whatever the hell the name is down there. What's the stupid name of this place? Peninsula Street, Peninsula Boulevard, and that's where these Caterpillar excavators are sitting. Now, Caterpillar said it's ready to pick up. U.S. Customs says it's okay to pick up. But apparently, the ship that brought these excavators from China or Taiwan or Japan, where they built these particular machines, they apparently have not gotten paid by Caterpillar, so they're not releasing it. So I had to waste 76 hours. First of all, to find the right place, because the place down here on Peninsula is the third address, which is finally the correct address, because nobody can give me the correct address to begin with. So just not able to go pick this up, and basically wasted a whole heck of a lot of time Oh, Lord. So now we are going to be bouncing all the way up to Missouri. So I basically got 822 miles empty. On up to Marthasville, Missouri. Pick up a small John Deere 6130 tractor and take that out to Louisa, Kentucky, which is only about a 540 mile drive from there. So not exactly in a winning mood, as it were. I mean, basically sitting down here, sweltering in the armpit of Texas, pretty much. I mean, I was, you know, I got this load fairly quickly. I mean, it wasn't instantaneous, but, you know. Got over here, ready to pick my load up. It's not being released. So, you know, so I wasted all of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and pretty much most of all today. I mean, it's 3:45 right now. I got my day started around 6:45, 7 o'clock this morning, because I wanted to be able to zoom right in to the port, pick up my machine, and then skedaddle. I would have been up in Kansas, well, you know, close to it, by the end of the day today. But unfortunately, we are not allowed to do that, because apparently some multi-billion-dollar company like Caterpillar seems to have an issue in paying their bills. I don't get it. Yeah. So basically, we got a day and a half minimum to get up to Missouri. Like I said, 822 miles. I got roughly 5 hours of drive time and work time, because I've sat around for 8 hours today doing basically nothing. We're going to get on the Sam Houston Parkway, Beltway 8. So I'm going to be driving a little bit tonight. That's fine. Get the heck out of this area. I'm not getting out of Texas tonight, unfortunately. We're going to be heading up towards Texarkana. Like I said, then we get into Arkansas, then we can get into Missouri after that. So now I'm going to probably have to pay for a parking spot, which I don't want to be doing. Not exactly having an enjoyable day, as it were. load is gone. Now we got another load. Gonna pick up a little small John Deere tractor. All in all, we're looking at almost 1,400 miles for a load. Plus for this load that I just got taken off of, some detention pay for that. And I should have the miles as well for being empty to get over here. And it's just not enjoyable. Get up here onto US 90, I-69, US 59, we're going to be just not too far away from the border with Louisiana, passing by Shreveport. Like I said, up to Texarkana on 30, takes on up to Little Rock. We'll head ourselves north by northeast. Up into southeast Missouri. We're going to be passing by the little town of Piggott, where I had picked up a combine that went out to California. Which I'd rather, if I had my choice of staying in a place besides Channelview, Texas, I would rather have stayed there. But, whatever. So I'm going to try to get at least 150 miles done today. 200 would be better. Then it'll be a full day drive tomorrow, which is what, Tuesday. I should then be able to go pick up my load. It's a legal size load, so I have to worry. Get that on real quick, zoom the heck out of there. If everything goes perfectly, I will deliver that. Like I said, hopefully my next load will come in instantaneously. If I can actually get there, Wednesday night, I can try to salvage it if I get another load real quick that I can go deliver next Monday. Then have another load after that I can deliver as soon as possible. Try to make up for a little bit of the loss of just sitting around doing nothing. Because that's aggravating, I'm the kind of person that one day off a week is more than enough. And even then, sometimes that's aggravating to me. That's annoying. It's bad enough waiting, 3 hours, 4 hours for something to come through. I mean, I sat at the port this morning from 7:30, I sat there for a good 5 hours. And I said, screw that, I'm not going to sit here anymore. First of all, I'm in people's way. I don't need to be there. I mean, if something comes through, they're going to call me anyway or send a message. So, sitting at the port wasn't going to do a dang thing for anybody, least of all for me. So I came to 3 miles back to the Flying J there, and it still took a couple of hours before I got, before I got this information saying, drop that, forget that load. Here's what we're going to do. Okay. I mean, I'm not blaming my manager or dispatch or anybody at the company I'm at. They're not the ones causing the issue. This is 100% the result of Caterpillar not paying the ship or the shipping company that brought these things from across the damn freaking ocean. Wherever it came from. I have no idea where it came from. I mean, if you're telling me as a company, hey, we got these excavators, go down and pick them up and transport them. We're gonna pay you in advance for it because the load was prepaid. We're gonna pay you for it already. Go get it. Okay. Caterpillar says go get it. U.S. Customs says come and get it. We'll let you take it. Well, one little detail left out. The company that moved it for them to get it to at least get to Texas, for some reason, call them kooky, but they want to get paid for the service they provide. Call me crazy, but I think that's a good idea. When the pizza guy brings me a pizza, he expects to be paid. Silly me. Call me weird, but I'm thinking that's a good idea. But whatever. So we just got to leave that one behind. Whenever they decide to straighten that crap out, maybe we'll get another truck in there. Maybe me. Who knows? Whatever. But for the moment, it's over and done with. Do my crying and complaining. Now, like I said, we're heading up here to Missouri. Little small, 6130 tractor, John Deere. We're gonna take that out. A one-day trip, basically, out to Kentucky. If I can do 200 miles today, 150 to 200 miles today, that'll leave a little over 600 something miles, which I can do that in one day, empty, because I don't have to stop for any load checks. Blah blah. I have to stop for a 30-minute break. I'm probably not going to stop for fuel, but I may stop for fuel just get over and done with. And if I can get to my shipper, by the end of the day tomorrow and sleep there, that will greatly help. So wherever I stop tonight, I got to figure out, can I get there by the end of the day tomorrow? B, can I park at the shipper? Will they let me do that? If I can do those two things, and if I can get there early enough and they will sign off and give me this piece of equipment, give me this tractor, I can have it loaded tomorrow night. So first thing, as soon as I can leave in the morning on Wednesday morning, I'll do that, and I'll leave before sunrise if I can. So tomorrow morning I'll leave before sunrise. Wednesday I'll leave before sunrise. And if I can get it out there before they close at the end of the day on Wednesday, all in all, basically I will have lost 2 days of actual work. But if I can make up for it by having another load available immediately that I can deliver on Monday morning, have the paperwork scanned in before 2 o'clock Central, no, I got plenty of time. I got 2 weeks to do that. But at least I can, as long as I have the loads immediately, and I can just go, it won't be that bad. I can make up for the 2 days down, the 2 days of loss. I mean, because if I could have picked this thing up on Friday at 11:30, if I had the right information, if I could have picked this load up on Friday, I would have driven the rest of the day Friday. Saturday, I would have gotten all the way up to York, Nebraska, done a reset on Sunday. Monday morning, I would have delivered, and that load would have been on this next week's paycheck. This next paycheck, which would have been a heck of a lot better. But unfortunately, it didn't work out that way. But par for the course, I guess. I know my wife didn't really mind as much as I do. You work too hard, blah, blah, blah. I understand her point. She doesn't want to be having a heart attack and killing over. For some reason, she wants to keep me around for as long as she can. But just sitting there twiddling my thumbs is not really conducive to my health at all. Like I said, we'll just do what we can to make up for it. We'll do our little venting like we're doing right now. We'll rant about it for a moment, then we're over and done with it. Oh, pardon me. So like I said, we have 822 miles of deadhead. Going up to Marthasville, Missouri, which is a little bit west of St. Louis, near Washington. So I-44 the 44 north onto Missouri 100 to Missouri 47. Take that up over the river, past Washington, Three Creeks, Dutzow, Marthasville. Since we really don't have to stop for a load check at all, you know, we can make a little bit more progress. But that'll save us about half an hour in the day. But every little bit that I can gain back will help to recoup. So we'll try to take advantage of that. I think the actual longest I have ever driven at any one time as a truck driver is maybe 5 hours, 6 tops. I've never done a full straight 8-hour drive ever as a truck driver. And that's including my first 13 months as a van driver. I've never just went, you know. It's like there's nowhere I really have to be that urgently that saving 20 minutes or 30 minutes in a day is necessary. Don't wave, drive. So that's part of the problem here. Now, we're losing time for the simple fact that we're near Houston. We're dealing with rush hour, afternoon rush hour traffic. I mean, if I could be up there off to my left on that, on that road right there, that bridge right there, you know, that would help. But that's a toll road right there, and we don't do tolls at this company unless the permit says to do that. And I'm not paying out of my pocket for that. Hell with that. Okay, I-69, 4.5 miles ahead. Alright, so like I said, we're going to get up here somewhere, you know, here in Texas. We have to find a place to park. Where that's going to be, I'm not too sure of at the moment. We got 4 hours and 45 minutes. So once we get up here onto I-69, we should be able to put some miles down. So 410 right now. 6:30 till 8 o'clock is what we're going to be doing in that time frame. Like I said, I want to be up as early as I can be, so I can do the maximum amount of miles, get to my shipper tomorrow afternoon, I said, it's still 806 miles away. If I can do that, then that'll help. Oh yeah, Texarkana is about at the limit of where I can get to for the rest of today. I mean, I would prefer to get to, I think it's a Pilot Flight J, like at exit 7, I think it is. They're on I-30. I think it's exit 7. You know, I had the possibility of doing that, but we'll see. If I can get there tonight, that's roughly a 260-mile drive. That's being a bit tight. So we're looking basically around just about 8 o'clock. So I could not get my day started until 6 a.m. And that's still about 9 to 10 hours of driving. Well, 9.5 to 10.5 hours on the start of the day, because I'd have to do a 30-minute break along the way. So I probably I'm still going to get there after they close. Now, unless somebody is going to be kind enough to wait around so I can get loaded tonight, or tomorrow night, I mean, and then just sign the paperwork in the morning, that would be fantastic. Like I said, I got to figure out if I can get there tomorrow night, and if I can park there. That, of course, depends upon the weather, the road conditions, construction, traffic, accidents. Something doesn't happen with the truck, something doesn't happen with me. All your normal variables. Yeah, Flight J, Texarkana. $288 miles, 4 hours and 28 minutes. So that basically leaves me around 13 minutes. 13 minutes to spare to get to exit 7, Pilot Flight J in Texarkana. Red lights ain't helping me none. And I believe that's based upon a 75 mile per hour speed. So that's not going to be possible. I might be able to, let's see, the Pony Express Travel Center, there in Marshall, at right at the corner of I-20. That's 203 miles away from here. So that's basically 3 hours and 15 minutes. Let's say more like 3 hours and 30 minutes from now. So we're looking at 7:45 at night. Well, you know, it just is what it is. But like I said, we're not sitting around doing nothing. We're sitting around driving. We're actually doing quote-unquote work. So that definitely makes me feel a lot better. You know, psychologically, I don't feel like I'm just, you know, I'm just getting paid for doing nothing. I can't stand that. That's not my personality. Even if I won the lottery, you know, I would still need to have something to do. I said, simple little, you know, John Deere tractor, a 6130, not a very big piece of equipment. So it's going to be a legal size load. I don't have to worry about permits. I just did it. 4 quick chains. And basically roll the heck out of there. Get that over to Kentucky. Then we'll see what's next. Now 3 long days of idling in 100 plus degree temperatures, 110, 117 in that range for basically 3 days. The truck is doing a rolling regen, you know, burning off the all the soot that's in the DPF filter. So that's what's going on at the moment. Need to go this way. That's what we want. I-69, US 59. North to Cleveland. Or at least an approximation of Cleveland. At least it's up that direction. Got a big old Ritchie Brothers yard right there. I'm sure it would have been a whole heck of a lot easier to come up here and grab something. Bulldozers, excavators, skid steers, wheel loaders, boom lifts, cranes, forklifts, water trucks, work trucks, all kinds of stuff I could have picked up there. But little place called Humble, which is not too far up ahead. But that's about the long and short of it, I guess. The further we get away from Houston, the better. Exit 390, Nacogdoches. I said we'll still be in Texas tonight, but at least we're away from Houston. We can make our day. What will our day be tomorrow? Let's see here. So 603 miles. On up to our pickup. That's not a bad day. I can get that done. I said about 10 hours roughly. So 7:45 equals 5:45. Means I'll leave at 6 a.m. in the morning. I should get there around 4-ish, 4:30. If they're open till 5, I'm golden. You know, if I can get there, by 4:30. That means basically 3 a.m. on Wednesday I can get up. And I can make it over to my receiver in Kentucky by 4 o'clock p.m. Get it delivered. And then hopefully, Thursday morning, I have another load ready to rock and roll. Alrighty. Well, whatever. That's enough ranting about that nonsense. So yesterday, because I had nothing better to do, I made a lasagna for dinner. So that was, that satisfied a bit of craving. I had 2 pieces last night. Basically an 8.5 by 8.5, casserole, dish. About 1.5 inches thick, roughly. I just cut it into 4 equal pieces. I had 2 pieces last night. I had 1 piece this morning for kind of an early lunch, late dinner, kind of a brunch type timing. right before I got the this next load, I went ahead and started making a couple of cheeseburgers or a couple of hamburgers out of American cheese. So just a couple of hamburgers. Dinner tonight. I don't think I'll do anything. I got a little beef in the refrigerator, marinating with some soy sauce, so probably just make a cup of rice with that beef on it if I have that. Other than that, not else much to ramble on about. So once we get up past the, what was it, the 99, I think traffic's going to smooth out a little bit more, hopefully. About 100 miles, we'll get off at exit 390. Then we still got about 100 miles, about another 90 miles after that to get to I-20 there at Marshall, Texas. If I can get there, get a parking spot, I'll be happy with that. Ain't not much we can do. So I'm going to put a little bit of driving music on, I think, and I'll say thank you for joining me. Listen to me cry and complain. God bless. Stay safe. Talk to you later.